Alright guys, I'm gonna be running some drip irrigation to my flower beds or my garden beds that I made. So basically I had these two already made last year, and you can see where my water line comes in, and I teed it off to each of the beds and then elbowed them up. I just put some fresh dirt in here so you can't see, but I'll pull them up later. But basically the lines run the perimeter of each bed, and then off of there I put little lines with drip emitters, and those go to each square or each plant to conserve water. And then I came this way with the line, and that's where it comes up, and that's where I'm gonna run line today, to this bed, and then run it the same way as the others. And then after that it'll come out from that end over there, and let me show you. I actually had it run since last year, but since I put new beds I need to rerun it. So it's gonna attach right there, and then it's gonna come this way. You can see the pipe already, and then from right here I will run it to the rest of these beds. And then I'll have to run all the little lines as I plant my garden. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna put this valve, attach it right there, so that I could turn off the water to the rest of the garden, so that now in the springtime I can have my cold temperature vegetables in these two garden beds, and I can run water to them without having to run water to the rest of the garden beds. So I wanted to show you guys something. Last year when I ran my drip irrigation, I used these type of connectors, because you could buy them in a bag of 20 or 50 or whatever, and they dripped all over the place. They were a pain. I tried to clamp them and the clamp didn't work, so I got these other fittings here, and you just shove this pipe in and it secures it and it doesn't leak. They're great. Made my life a lot easier. Also, I tried using this valve and it leaked, so I'm gonna try this valve and I hope it works. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm using compression tees and elbows to connect the 1/2-inch water line to the rest of my raised beds in a series. Each bed will have the 1/2-inch line around the perimeter of the bed, and then I teed it off to the next bed, and so on. Later on, when I start planting, I will run the 1/4-inch lines with the drip emitters, one line to each plant. But for now, I'm just running the highway for the water to travel along. Next, I am running a 2x4 on each corner of the raised beds and one across the top. This way later on I can hang shade cloth during the hot summer months, or clear tarps during the cold spring and autumn months of the growing season. Another use for the frames is to run vertical gardening, in which I run a string down from the top of the frame and attach a clip to the plant. I used this method last year with my tomato plants and it worked great. Most of my tomato plants grew 7 feet tall. Well, that's it for today's video.
please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.